Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the League Zero Season 3 Expert Division Draft. My name is Dividing, I'm the Commissioner of League Zero, and will be your main host for tonight. Though I'll be doing most of the talking, with me are several other amazing League Zero staff members who are helping out, and you might hear them throughout the stream, so let me introduce them. So first of all, we've got one of our production heads, Acronator.
Hello.
We've got our rule keeper, one of our rule keepers, Shunned.
Hello.
And then, of course, we have one of our expert division coordinators, Baz.
What's up?
And while you won't be able to hear him throughout the stream, our amazing streamer is Pendy. So, hi, Pendy. Before we get started, let's take you through a quick summary of how this draft is going to work. Over the last 2 weeks, our 6 expert division teams have been holding scouting pugs to search for the best talent in the division. And now they will form the teams that they feel give them the best chance to win in League Zero Season 3. One by one, team staff and management will be brought into this voice chat. Once they're in here, they'll have 2 minutes to make their draft selection of the eligible pool of players. In order to be eligible for the draft, the player has to have submitted a player application, qualify for the SR range of that division, or the division below and opt to be drafted up, attended 2 scouting pugs of their division, and not be previously protected or drafted by another team. After a team has made their selection, we'll take a moment to update them on our team registry and on the stream, and then we'll move on to the next team. We'll take a 5-minute break at the end of round 6 in order to talk about the draft so far, as well as give teams a chance to make a plan for the later stages of the draft. Once a team has reached 8 players, the minimum amount of players for a League Zero roster, they can opt out of drafting anymore by simply telling staff when they're in the voice call. The draft will continue until every team has finished drafting or at the end of round 12. We're almost ready to get started, but first, today is the anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City. In remembrance of the nearly 3,000 American lives that were lost, please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, we'll go through all the teams and confirm their pre-draft protections before getting into the actual draft. As a reminder, teams have to protect a team captain, they can optionally protect their team manager, and returning or spiritual successor teams have the option to protect a third returning player. I wish all of our teams the best of luck, and let's get this draft started. The first team we'll be talking to is Easy Clap. Who's moving?
Sure.
All right, there we go. Now we're getting people moved in. Hi, we have the Easy Clap manager, Flipside here. How are you doing?
Yeah, we chilling. We about to not circumvent the draft. That's bad.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, we about to protect our single player.
Yeah, so we're here because you are only going to be protecting your team captain, Recto, today. Is that correct?
My homie, Rectophobia. This is correct. Absolutely. PogChamp player, yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate getting that confirmation. We'll go ahead and bring you. Okay, thank you for that. We'll be we'll go ahead and get you back into your regular voice chat. So you can, and we'll talk to you again in round 2. So we'll see you then.
Thank you, Daddy.
Please don't call me that.
Okay.
All right, with that out of the way, the next team we should be talking to is Z9. Hello there, Juice, manager of Z9. How are you doing today?
I was watching your stream and I forgot to not delay. Sorry.
A little bit.
A little.
It's okay. Just make sure you're looking at the draft draft sheets to make sure you're all caught up on who's.
I got my 6 monitors. No, I got 3.
Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna do it. All right, Z9, if we have this down correctly, we'll be protecting Redex as your team captain, and you will also be protecting yourself as the team manager. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, thank you very much, Juice. In that case, we'll go ahead and get you back into your voice call, and we'll talk to you again in round 3.
Okay.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye. All right, next team we'll be talking to are the San Francisco Glock. Hey there, Joshua, manager of SFG. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. It's good to hear. We are bringing you in here to confirm that you will be protecting yourself as team manager. You'll be protecting Jazza as team captain, and you will also be protecting Pascal as the spiritual successor team to Hanamura Hotshots. Is that all true?
Yeah, that's all correct.
All right. Thank you very much for the confirmation. In that case, we'll go ahead and get you back to your voice chat, and we will talk to you again in round 4.
All right, see ya.
See ya. All right, and next up, we'll be talking to Team Love Muffin. Hey there, Ben, manager of Love Muffin. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. How are you doing, Dividing?
I am doing quite well. Thank you for asking. We're calling you in here to confirm that you are going to be protecting yourself as the team manager, and you will also be protecting EOC as your team captain. Is this correct?
Yep, that's totally correct. You got to protect the most important players first. The undisputed MVP best player myself. You got this other guy, Eok. He's okay. I think I'll keep him.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a ton. We'll go ahead and take you back to your team chat, and we'll talk to you again in round 3.
Yes, sir.
See you then. All right, and the next team we'll be talking to are the Chengdu Chads team manager Zara. How are you doing?
Hi, Poppy. Wait, what? Hey, Dividing.
Hey, please, you are the second team to call me dad in some form. I don't like it.
That's my bad.
We are calling you in here today to confirm that you are going to be protecting yourself as the team manager, and you are going to be protecting your team captain, Adam. Is this correct?
Yup.
All right. Thank you very much for the confirmation. I appreciate it. Go ahead and get you back to your team voice chat, and we'll talk to you again in round 3. And the final team to confirm is Team Newt Newt. Hello there, Geode, team captain of Newt Newt. How are you doing today?
Okay, hello.
Yep.
Sorry. I didn't connect properly.
Nah, you're good, man. It's totally fine. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing quite well. I'm very excited. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is where it's going to start to get interesting. So first of all, gotta make sure we put this into place. Newt Newt will only be protecting you as the team captain.
I'm the
That's
captain.
correct,
Yeah.
right? You are the captain. You are protected, and that is that, which means we get to move on to round 2 of the draft. And since you're first and you didn't protect a second person, that means that Newt Newt gets the first pick
Ooh,
of
such
any
power.
League Zero Season 3 draft. So yeah, it's a lot of power. So if you're ready to give us the pick, I'm ready to hear it.
I think some people aren't. Some people are going to hate me after this, but first pick for me is going to be Off-Tank Client.
All right, Client has been selected as the first picked in the League Zero Season 3 expert draft. While we get that set up, can you tell me why he is your first pick today?
I mean, he's kind of just a nutcase on the off tank, and then I saw him last season and he could flex everything else as well. So it's just like I know that if I don't pick him up now, he's gonna be gone by next round. So definitely one of those top choices.
All right, thank you very much, Gio.
Can you hang on just a second? I need a second to confirm that.
Yeah, no problem. Also, Akari, do you have the you getting it all updated in the player registry and stuff?
Yeah, I'm good here.
You're right? Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah. He's okay. You're updating the draft. Cool. Okay, I'll just keep my eyes on there then. Baz, were you about to ask him something?
I was just gonna say Client's a good first pick. No, let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
I am having some technical difficulties here, but I believe that should be an okay pick.
Let's go here. I can look him up in the. I see him in the sheet. He's level verified. He's got 2 expert pugs. I think everything's all good here.
Okay. I see his
Yeah.
application, but I don't see him in like our list of approved players. But it looks like he should be all right.
There's no
Like
reason
his-
why he shouldn't.
Yeah. So probably just a bug on my
I'm
end.
just control Fing him in the player application and looking
Yeah.
in the admin input.
Yeah.
So-
We'll figure it out. Should be all right.
Yep. All right, no problem. All right, we got that squared away. Client, the first pick of the draft. Thank you very much, Geode. We'll talk to you again for round 3.
Oh yeah. Thank
And
you.
then, no problem, man. See you in a bit. And now,
See ya.
because Chengdu, Love Muffin, San Francisco Glock, and Z9 all opted to protect a second person, we're going to be skipping all the way past them to Easy Clap for their second and their third round picks up next. Hey there, Flipside. Welcome back.
Oh, what's good, Daddy? I mean, dividing.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that.
You good, G.
But Easy Clap, in quite an advantageous position right now, gets to pick their second and third round picks back to back right here. So
Yes,
I
sir.
would love to hear what you got planned.
All right. So basically, like, because Pixel Storm is still banned for circumcising the draft last
Right.
season.
Yeah.
We just had to fill up the slack, and so that's why I'm gonna be going for the tank line these first 2 picks, and I'm
Mhm.
picking up YOLO God and Neglect. Neglect. That man he just got winning in his blood, and YOLO God. He part of the Rio Redemption Squad, so. Hey yo, Rio represent, RIP to homies. They can't be here no more. So yeah, those 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So YOLO God and Neglect, a very
Yes.
interesting looking tank line for Easy Clap. Thank you very much. We'll make sure that we got all that set up.
course.
Shunder, are you doing okay?
Yes, both of those players are eligible.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. Flipside, looking forward to see what you do with these 2 talented players.
Of course.
Uh,
We're not gonna implode. Don't worry.
I sure hope so.
Brick and curse from each
Nick-
side.
Yeah, I mean, Neglect is one of the most blessed players in League Zero history. So maybe that'll be the secret weapon.
Yep.
So
That-
we'll
I mean,
see. So
Yeah. We just blessed to be here.
absolutely.
League Zero always been hating on our downfall, so we just gonna catch the W and peace out.
All right. Thank you very much, Flipside. We'll see
Always
you
a pleasure.
for round 4, my dude.
Yep.
All right. And now, next up, we are going to be talking to Z9. Hey there, Juice. Welcome back. How are you doing?
I was just about to say something to Hedwig and I got moved. Haha, that's funny.
It's a little bit sudden. So yeah, it is now Z9's turn to make their third round pick.
Classic. Well, we had multiple plans to go in, but Z9's first pick of what year is it? The coronavirus year.
True.
We select Ultra. Yeah, Ultra.
Ultra.
That's a
All right. Awesome.
from I don't want to say state.
Well, yeah, that's fine. You don't have to say the state he's in. But yes, Ultra, very, very talented tank player being taken up by Z9 with their next pick. Currently, can't help but notice you've got 3 tanks there on your draft sheet right now. Any comment on that?
Redix is an off tank, and
Uh-huh.
so we're prioritizing. It's kind of dumb, but because Ultra has ban, and then I think Redix has a game and a map. So
Something
we're
like
going
that.
for I'm starting myself for 4 weeks, and I'm yeeting myself off, and then Ultra starts, and then we're gonna have almost so our tank line is gonna be fully French.
All right.
Redix is
Awesome.
Yeah, Redix. He is from Canada. He can speak French. Yes.
All right. I can't wait to hear the French comms.
Yep.
All right.
There's
Thank
a
you very
ball,
much.
League Zero.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Juice. Appreciate having you on, and we will see you in round 4.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right. So, since of course San Francisco Glock opted to protect the third player, we are going to skip past them and move on to Team Love Muffin. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I've made a very, very wise decision based off the circumstances.
I sure hope you have. Let's hear it.
This is a player. I've known him for a very good amount of time on multiple teams. I think he's going to be a very, very good asset for us. I'm going to pick up the main tank legend himself, Pooter Scooter.
Pooter Scooter for Love Muffin. Now that is an interesting choice. We have... I'm looking here, and it seems like we have a lot of priority on tank players early on in the draft. Just something I'm noticing off the start. Can you give us any sort of insight as to why so many teams seem to be prioritizing main tanks? But main tanks in particular.
Well, yeah, the main tank is like the face, the head of the team. You know, the brain, the muscle, the brawn. Especially, it looks like it's going to be possibly like a dive Winston meta. And having a good Winston is very important, especially compared to like if it was an Orisa meta, where you can kind of get away with lower tier main tanks with an Orisa. With Winston, you can't really afford anything else than the best.
All right, awesome, thank you. That's very, very good explanation, Ben. Appreciate having you on. We'll see you in round 4.
Thank you.
See you then. All right, and next up is going to be the Chengdu Chads to make their first pick of the draft.
Bon.
All right.
Hi, Zara. I guess that's the pick.
Bon, I picked Bon. Dividing. I picked Bon. Dividing.
Okay.
Dividing. I'm picking Bon.
What
DPS.
role?
I'm
He's a
picking Bon.
DPS player.
It's scan DPS. I picked Bon. Baz, did you hear that? I picked Bon.
Yes, I
I
heard
believe
you, like, 20 times.
that he has picked up Bun.
Okay, that's cool.
Actually.
Yeah, I picked up Bon.
I'm not sure.
I feel like
he might have said Bon. I'm not sure.
no.
Do you have Bon in the draft?
yeah.
Bon.
Anyway.
No.
It is also worth noting that that does meet their maximum quota of top 16 OD players, so they can't pick up any more top 16 OD players for Chads.
Yup.
Although I would like to comment that they now have a very scary DPS line, and it's only the 3rd round. Just
True.
pointing that out.
You know what?
True. This DPS line already super excited to watch this team play. So thank you, Zara. Appreciate having you on. We will see you for round 5, and not too long, honestly. All right, and next up to make their 3rd and 4th round selections is going to be Team Newt Newt. So we're gonna get Geode back in here. Hey there, Geode. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Doing pretty well. You've got yourself 2 picks to make right here for both round 3 and 4.
All right, so going right into it. DPS Swift. Was it Swift? It's Swift 16, I think.
Swift 16 as a DPS. That's interesting.
Yeah, DPS. And then also DPS Snipes.
And Snipes as a DPS
Yeah.
player. Interesting. So you're getting your DPS line out of the way right here, right now.
Yeah, I mean, Snipes has been like popping off in the pugs. Like, holy crap! Pretty much all the ones that I've shown up to, and he's been there as well. He's been getting consistent like 4 or 5 Ks and just whatever. Just holy crap, this guy. And then Swift, he's just a nutcase, and I think nobody really realized he was actually what's the word, being drafted, because he wasn't actually in the flexible. So.
Yeah, he kind of put down his main role as main tank in the draft sheet. I feel like that was a mistake. But
by the way, I'm going to abuse it. So
fair enough. So Swift and Snipes go off the board for Team Newt Newt as their DPS line. So very excited to see what Newt Newt will do with that. So thank you very much, Geode. We will see you for rounds 5 and 6.
And
see you later. Thank you.
Like that, Gorilla Grip players are gone.
All the Gorilla Grip players are gone. Yeah, it took a couple more picks than I thought. Well, yeah. Well, we'll see who Zara picks next as Chengdu Chads are up to make their 4th round selection.
Hey, tell me if you notice a pattern, but we're picking up Big Boy Matthew.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a pattern there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something like I don't know,
Matt
like season
is-
1 or some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like they're trying to
Yeah.
like recreate a team or something.
Yeah, that's actually wild, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So, Matt, as I assume the main tank is going to get
Yup.
picked up. For the
No,
Chengdu
he's gonna
Chads.
feed Cybergraph again this season. He's gonna be off tank. No kidding, that's faint tank. Yeah, we get
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, all right. Matt has been picked up for the Chengdu Chads. Thank you very much, Zara. Appreciate that a ton. We'll see you for round 6.
Sounds good.
All right. Yay, there's Matt. Next up, we're going to be talking to Team Love Muffin. Ben, welcome back.
Yo.
All right. Love Muffin is up to make their 4th round pick, so ready to hear it if you're ready to say it.
All right, so we were scouring through the registry, trying to find the best DPS that we could, and for the given situation, I think that we found the best choice, and that's going to be target acquired.
Target acquired. Thank you very much for that. We'll just get that kind of locked in for you guys.
Is his Discord tag Mind Maestro?
I believe so. Let me check real quick.
Is it spelled TRGT?
Yeah, it's like TRG target.
Funny thing about target acquired. I might be thinking of somebody else, but I seem to remember this guy accidentally joined a League Zero pug lobby off the game browser when it was open to everyone, and he played it because the pug lobby was missing a player, so he just played and then ended up signing up. If I remember correctly, I think that was him.
Well, that's a rags to riches story, it seems.
Yeah.
Speaking of pugs, do you have confirmation that he attended 2 tryout pugs?
I believe in the registry, I thought it said that. I could have read it wrong, but
I only have him marked down as attending 1.
let's see. Target acquired Mind Maestro. Well, if that is under the amount, then I do have a backup.
There were some. Well, don't say it yet. There were some recorded today.
Yeah, I don't think he went
They were all
to
updated.
those, though. I do remember him going to 1 pug. I honestly have no idea if he went to a second one. I feel like he might have showed up to the staff pugs that we held a couple days ago, but I don't know about any other one.
I believe I remember hosting a pug with him in it, and I believe I might have posted it, but I could be incorrect.
Well, let's see if we can find it, because it's very possible that you hosted the pug. If the story is true that he joined a pug and played in it and then signed up, it's possible that first pug actually didn't get recorded.
That is a good point.
So we're going to have to take some time and actually see. Was this a pug that you specifically hosted and then posted?
I believe so. Oh yes. Let me check. I'm looking back at my postings here.
Apologies for the delay on stream as we try and get this figured out, because if he did attend 2 pugs, we want to make sure we don't rob him from the thing. So I'm trying to find.
Something that is also an option is if we cannot find confirmation at the moment after looking, we could always mark him down for right now and confirm later. But in that case, if we can't confirm that he attended 2 pugs, you will have to pick up a replacement.
I see. That is okay. I do have another pick if needed.
Copies.
I'm getting message from my captain Eok. He says he can vouch that he was in the pug that Baz talked about, plus 1 more, and he has DMs with target. So
Okay.
maybe you could
I'm gonna pull Eok
possibly get that confirmed.
Get some more
Yeah,
information.
if you could talk to him, that'd be great.
All right. Are we just gonna pull Eok into here? Okay,
Yep.
we're pulling Eok into here. Hi.
Hello.
It's investigation
Okay.
time, boys.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to do some detective work to see if he actually went to 2 pugs.
Apologies for the chat. We'll try and make this as quick as possible, but we want to give everybody as fair a shot as possible if teams are interested in them.
Okay. Regarding the situation, I was listening to the stream, and it sounds like it's only 1 pug. You guys have registered, right?
Yes, I
That's
currently have
correct at the
down as attending 1.
Baz, do you have any idea when that first one was?
If I remember correctly, it was the very first Love Muffin pug. I believe.
Okay, so I have DMs with MindMeister on the 5th saying he would go to another pug, and I'm pretty sure he did show up to one extra pug.
Could it? Let me hold on. I mean, I was looking at some of the old ones. Let's see.
This is something that should be talked about. So when we're recording pugs, what we do is that every team manager that's hosting takes a screenshot every game, and if you play in one game, then you get registered for that pug. But that means we're recording it all by hand, which means mistakes are very, very possible on our end. We couldn't really figure out a way to like automate it. The only real option was to do it by hand.
Yuck, do you remember, did Target Acquired play on an account that didn't have the same name? Or am I remembering that wrong? I don't remember. %.
I think my memory is as vague as yours. If the only way I could see his second pug not being recorded is if he was not in the screenshot for the first one when he originally joined as like a random person.
In Twitch chat, Northern just said at Yuck, I was there for that vouch.
For which one?
I don't know. Northern just said I was there for that. Whatever it was on the stream. Source, dude, trust me.
I don't have the chat open, unfortunately.
Source, please.
Yeah, for all those people in the chat watching, we're not trying to cheat, okay? We're trying to do this legit, and if we can't get him, we'll get someone else. No cheating going on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Is that what happened was because the story was he joined a pug on accident and then signed up. So if he signed up after the first pug finished, then it's possible that it wasn't.
It depends when Love Muffins first, because we don't know exactly what pug he randomly showed up at. If it was the first Love Muffin pug, you would have to check.
The first Love Muffin pug.
One sec. I found the second pug he joined. He was in at San Francisco Glock Pugs on September 7th. That's the one that's currently that is currently accounted for. So if we can count, we can find the first one that he was in. I found the screenshot. I can 100% confirm he was there.
And I can vouch for him being at the Love Muffin Pug.
Oh, you can?
Right around the start. I can, yes.
All right. I am.
So I think we clear this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, so
no cheating going on. We have doing our research.
We've got our eyes on you, sir.
Love let's see. I like
chat. The Twitch chat's making me laugh.
I just updated it, so if you guys would like to go forward with that pick, that is an option that is available to you.
Yes, we're going to, for the moment, go forward with it. If anything occurs where we cannot get him, we have another pick that we could go for. We're willing to compromise on that. Because sometimes stuff happens. It's understandable.
All right. It sounds like we're all good, so let's move on.
All right. I'll go ahead and write that down for you. So thank you for being patient with us while we figured that out. And we'll go ahead and call it at that and move on, and we'll see you guys in round 6.
Yes.
All right. See you guys then. All right. Thank you all for your patience as we got that figured out. Next, we'll be talking to Joshua for San Francisco Glock's first pick in this draft. Hey there, Joshua. How was the wait?
Decently long. Well,
Appreciate you being so patient, but now you are here, and San Francisco Glock are open to make their first active pick of the draft.
All right, so SFG's first pick will be Glacial on DPS.
Glacial on DPS. All right. Seeing a bit of a thing with returning players, it seems. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Potentially. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate you doing that, and we'll get that squared away for you, and then we'll see you for round number 5.
All right. See ya.
See ya. All right, and next up, we'll be talking to Z9 for their round 4 selection. Hey there, Juice. How's it going?
You do. Oh, I got moved.
He sounded a little upset.
Who's mad?
I don't know. We just walked you in, and you were yelling.
Nah, I was going. How's it? I was like, "What you doing?" And I got moved. And I went, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
Anyway, back to the draft, and it's not like someone took a long time and it would have been skipped anyway, like a certain team in the NFL, Minnesota Vikings, and it happened twice. But right now, that's not the NFL. This is Overwatch or whatever this is. Anyway, we're drafting for the what pick is this? 4th round. We are picking Marquee 8.
Marquee 8. What position is that?
I couldn't tell you, but he plays healer.
Okay, that's what we need to know. Support player. Okay, thank you very much. Marquee 8. All right. We'll get that. Go ahead and locked in for you, and then appreciate that a ton. We will see you for round number 5, and not too very long from now.
See, instead of drafting a team pre-built, we just went with the same type of people who speak the same language, which isn't English. So bye.
Right. Yeah, of course. The French comes.
Marquis is also French, yeah. So,
Yeah.
All
right.
0.
So now to give us their round 4 and round 5 pick, we'll get Flipside back in here from Easy Clap.
Here it is. Here's the yoink. Haha. What's good?
Hey, what's it good? How's it going, man? Appreciate you got your round 4 and your round 5 pick right here.
Yep, as always. Wait, Juice got Marquis, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Man, I got this. All right, step aside. All right, we're gonna have to pick up J Venom as the
J Venom.
Yeah, J Venom, homie J Venom, right? And
Yep.
then for my second pick.
Wait, sorry. What position is J Venom?
Flex support.
All right, thank you.
And y'all not ready for this, all right?
All right.
My second DPS, Strider. Yeah, I said it. It's
Strider. Okay,
yeah.
that is a DPS pick for you.
That is a DPS pick for me, yes, sir. You know, I wish I could have Bun, but you know, that motherfucker got yoinked like 8 rounds ago. So
yeah, he's
my homie.
That guy's long gone, unfortunately.
RIP, my homie. You know, we'll win the league for you, on God. We won't circumvent the draft in your name. I promise.
Shun something up.
Yeah, Flipside, I just wanted to confirm with you. Strider was a player that was placed in advance. However, he did opt to
I know.
drafted up to expert, and he has completed the pug. So he is eligible. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I know. Damn, Sean Daddy, I know this. You know, I come prepared.
Man, all right?
Man, baby, we looked through all of this. You ain't got to worry about me.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Am I done now?
Yeah, you can head back, and we'll
All right.
see you for round 6.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, and now we go back to Juice to see Z9's round 5 selection. Hey, Juice, how's it going, man?
Oh, okay. So for who? Okay. Insider source. Anyway, I'm on stream now.
Yeah, you are.
With the 5th pick, we are taking M-Key.
M-Key, I assume as a support player.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So you've got yourself 3 tanks and 2 supports on your team so
Yeah,
far.
you see what we're trying to go? Yeah, we're trying to run goats pugs, and then we don't really care.
Yeah.
See, the funny thing is people like are like making fun of me for saying going all French. You see, my sister speaks French, and she says that, if you help me in French, I will pay you good money, which means that I can buy the new NVIDIA graphics card. And yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm rich anyway, so I don't really care. Anyway, have a good day and move me back to Red X.
All right, go back to Red X.
A small comment. I believe Glock was planning on picking MK this very next
Yeah,
round.
I got that DM from some anonymous source. He's my cat. Yeah, from my captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it'll be interesting to see. how
I
they
played
do
enough
that.
fantasy drafts to know how this works. All right, bye.
All right, see you, man. All right. This will be an interesting confrontation now. Let's get Jishua back in here for San Francisco Glock's 5th round pick. Hey there, Joshua. How's it going, man?
It's going good.
All right. SFG has their 5th round pick up ahead of them. So as soon as you're ready to give it.
Yeah, so SFG will be getting Northern as tank.
Northern as tank, going along with the theme. It's all Hanamura hotshots except for Jazza, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe by the end of the season, Jazza was kind of HH, but yeah.
I guess that's kind of fair. Yeah, if you don't have anything else left to say, I think it's a pretty straight and done pick, and we can get you back to your voice
I have a
chat.
quick question.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity and draft drama, was MK gonna be your pick here, or were you going with Northern?
Oh, I think it was going to be Northern, but yeah, MK being Infect is kind of interesting now for me. So
Juice sniped you, man.
yeah, I guess GG.
GG, I guess. Yeah, GG it is indeed. All right, so we'll see you back here for round number 6, Joshua.
All right, see ya.
See ya. All right, and next up for their round 5 pick, we're gonna go back to Love Muffin. Ben, welcome back.
You.
I just want to jump in real quick.
Yeah.
While you were gone, Ben, we were able to verify 100% target acquired second pug. So
Yes, I heard the good news. I'm very happy. Thank you for double checking. No cheating going on here. No draft rigging. We're all good.
Yes, no draft rigging here. Yet. Speaking of yet, how about you give us your round 5 pick?
Okay, this time. So looking at who we picked, we got me, we got one support, we got one tank, we got a DPS. Why don't we take it back to the beginning? Let's get another support. We're gonna go with a man. I think he did pretty well in Pugs. His profile is impressive. He's got a good name. We're gonna go with Corange, which is orange with a K at the beginning, on support.
Corange.
K Orange. Who knows?
if I remember correctly, that's spelled with a 0, right?
I think so.
Yes,
possibly.
Yeah, so it's K, a 0, orange, and then 4. Yes, as a support player.
Yes, sir.
All right, that is a second support player for the Love Muffin squad. K Orange 4 or Corange 4. I'm sure we'll get some sort of confirmation about the pronunciation at some point. So, congratulations, and thank you, Ben, for giving us your draft pick. We'll see you for round number 6.
Yep, I'll see you.
All right, see you then. He can move back now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. And now for their round 5 selection, we're going to get Zara back in here for the Chengdu Chads. Zara, how
Hey,
are
man.
you?
I'm doing good, man.
We're getting into it. It's round 5 now. Chengdu Chads, are you ready for your selection?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's hear it.
We're getting Genie.
Genie, wow, that is I totally didn't see that one coming.
I know. I'm just a wild card with these picks, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no,
Don't know
there was
what to expect with
absolutely,
me.
you have no idea what to expect when the Chengdu Chats are picking for the League Zero draft.
Yo, that's true. That's true. And hopefully this time Genie will decide not to leave and go captain Hangzhou Bark, which totally worked out, by the way. So
Yeah, Hangzhou Bark is an advanced team this season, so he'd have to fall pretty far to do that.
Well, I'm still gonna threaten my players with trading them to Guangzhou Gangsters like I did last season. It's just a tradition.
Yeah, I guess it is just kind of.
Yeah, it's just tradition,
Small side note: Genie is known for being a Moira prodigy.
Yeah,
He's very
True.
skilled
Just-
with the hero. And
know,
actually, any hero with orbs, Moira's pretty good. His Zen is underrated. So he likes
As
the
you
orbs.
captain. I'm kidding. Yeah, I
All
love
right.
Genie. Genie's a very good player.
Thank you very much, Zara, and we will see you back here in just a minute for round 6.
Sounds good, man.
All right, see you then. All right, and now for the rounds 5 and 6 picks, let's get Geode back in here for Newt Newt. Hey there,
Yep.
Geode. How's it going, man?
Hey, so waiting long, man. This is a very intense thing. Okay, pickups. I get 2.
Yes, you get to pick two players right here.
Right. So, going back to last season, GZG season 2, the main tank is flawless for me.
So the flawless pickup for
Yeah, he was kind of a nut, but it was he's saying he sorted out his problems, and I'm gonna trust him with it. He's a good friend of mine, so
yeah.
I'll take him on. And second pick is Term on DPS.
Term on DPS. Alrighty. Yeah. I mean, those are two pretty well-known players from last season.
I need to jump in again real quick.
Yeah.
Kind of putting him on blast here, but in my defense, he did DM me at 7:58 to verify. Term DM me right before the draft that he had attended 2 pugs, but they had not been recorded yet. So we'll need to verify that later.
Yeah, it does say 2 on the
I
spreadsheet.
changed it to 2.
It
right.
currently says 2, but we're not 100% sure which pugs those were. So there's a chance if we can't verify that he went through 2 pugs that we
Switch
might
him
have
off
to, of course, switch him off, and then you'd get another pick after.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But for now,
point out-
assuming that nothing is wrong, you got Term.
Oh yeah.
I'd just like to
Man,
point
Tom
out,
is so annoying.
if you put Swift on Flexport in this roster, it's kind of scary. That's actually this is
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
honestly.
solid team
I mean,
on this
yeah.
D6.
One of the big reasons I picked him up is because he has that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. So yeah.
So those are your picks. So we will
Moving on.
go ahead and see you after the halftime break for rounds 7 and 8. So we'll see you then, Gio.
Yep. See you later.
All right, see you later. All right, and now we're gonna get Zara back in from the Chengdu Chads. Zara, welcome back.
All right, I know my pick. We're picking up Thrifty Grain, aka Ducky Momo, Brookwood, and Discord. What a shocker!
Yeah, it's still very much a shocker there. You've got that is an off tank player, correct?
Yup, Ducky plays off tank.
Ducky the off tank player. All right, we'll go ahead and get that locked in for you guys. And with that, I mean, this starting 6 is very, very reminiscent of season 1 right now.
Chads are back together, boys. Let's go.
Pulling up with the beams.
Pulling up with the beams. I gotta know, is Matt going to be revamping the theme song?
Can we get a remix?
I just cough up some money and probably have a sick new rollout coming out soon.
All right, I can't wait to see it. But the first one's already a classic, so
it
Either-
really
either
is,
way.
honestly. Even if
Either
he doesn't
way.
come out with the new MD, so it's a cut. Like honestly, sometimes I'll just randomly watch the grand finals hype trailer because it just it makes me think. But yeah, we back, so that's actually I'm really happy with how this draft is going.
All right, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you very much, Zara. We'll see you after halftime for round 7.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you very much. And now we're gonna bring in Ben again from Love Muffin to make their 6th round selection. Ben, welcome back. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good, but I actually have a few words, okay? See,
Okay.
I the stream. Yeah, you might not think I'm watching it. I see you people in chat. I see you all doubting. You guys are doubting the draft strategy of Love Muffin. I know. You're probably thinking, oh, this guy's going to pick up another Hool Megalol. You know what? I am going to pick up another Hool Megalol. And this guy, you might not know him, but he's going to be good. You can tell just by looking at this guy in the sheet that he's going to pop off a season. That's why we're going to pick up Fangblade on support.
Fangblade, Mr. Fangblade himself. I have seen this guy definitely in some pugs. Definitely has a good amount of new player, but definitely a good amount of dedication, a good amount of I'd say potentially even skill. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm just trying to say words.
I'm just looking at. If you look at his player rap sheet, man, it's kind of good.
Kinda good, I guess. Yeah, 4,200 peak on support. Yeah, not too bad. So, thank you. So that is the Love Muffin's 3rd support player so far this draft. So, looking forward to see how this roster shakes itself out. We'll see you after halftime for your 7th round pick. Thank you very much. And next, we will get Joshua in here for SFG's next pick. Joshua, how's it going, man?
All right.
All right. Can't wait to hear your round 6 selection if you're ready to say it.
All right. For round 6, SFG will be getting Bakanje as tank.
The tank Bakanje. Someone had to do it eventually. I'm glad to see that a veteran like him found his way back onto a team.
My question about Bakanje is, will he make the play?
I think he will. I think
Bakanje will make the play.
Will he, in fact, make the play? Well, you can only find out during the League Zero games here on the League Zero Twitch account. You know, maybe follow the Twitch account or something. I don't know. So thank you very much, Joshua. That is the halfway point in the draft for you. We'll go ahead and let you go, and we'll see you after halftime for round 7.
All right. See you later.
See you later, man. And next up, to deliver their 6th round selection, we're going to get Juice back in here for Z9. Hey there, Juice. How's it going, man?
Turn off your stream. First of all, I just want to say I overheard a Love Muffin criticizing you, chat. I just want to say the fact that there are 180 of you guys spending your Friday watching this, I really appreciate you guys, and all comments I take in, and you guys are amazing people. And with that, we are drafting Peter Lee.
Peter Lee for Z9. That's a DPS player, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot Peter was in the draft. I'm surprised he wasn't first or second round pick. This
we know.
This is way too late for Peter to be picked.
He went off our board because we're like, there's no way he's gonna follow us. He fell past us, so we thought it was a great pick. And after Easy Clap is gonna pick, and then they pick again, and then we get another pick, and we have in mind who we're gonna pick. And a little hint, he's a human being.
Wow, that sure narrows down the field. Okay, thank you, Juice. We will see you after halftime for your round 7 selection.
Football.
All right, and the final team to give their 6th round pick in this first round of the draft. Let's get Flipside back in here. Hey there, Flipside. So just making sure you know how this works is that
I get one pick.
You get one pick, then you go back for 5 minutes, and you come back and give your other pick.
Yep.
All right. And let's hear the round 6 pick.
All right, it's another Who Megalol, I guess. If you're like one of the advanced Chads, it's I don't know how to even say his name. A Doofy. Yeah, that one.
A Goofy movie.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we taking him. We just had to beef up the support line. I guess, I don't know. I'm tired at this point. I just want to take an Advil and go to sleep. We carry it through. We carry. No, I ain't say that. I
hate to add your headache that you need the Advil for, but I do not have him listed as having attended any expert pugs.
That's not true. He definitely did.
I have seen him in the sheet. Yes.
I'm definitely looking at the DP. One sec.
That's I'm in the player manager application responses. He currently has 2 expert pugs.
Oh my god, y'all really gonna make me do this?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him all over the place in pugs. I
refreshed the page and now it says 2. So I don't know what that was about, but I apologize.
All right, you good. All right.
Sayonara.
Chat, can we get some NA Rulekeeper in the chat, please?
Oh my! Please, I'm just trying to pop an Advil.
All right, we'll get you back in your team chat. You can go pop an Advil.
Bye.
All right, see you guys. All right, and that, of course, will bring us to the halfway point of this draft. Each team has picked themselves 6 players, so we're now going to go to quote-unquote halftime and discuss how this is going so far while the teams deliberate and discuss their plan for the rest of this draft. Joining us now is our other expert division coordinator, Hedwig. Hedwig, say hi.
Hello.
So we've made it through 6 rounds, everybody. How are we feeling? Who's looking scary so far?
Glock.
I think
Bun
as
and
of right now,
Zira-
Glock is terrifying.
Yeah.
I will say Glock is probably the best. However, Bun 0 DPS line is, I would argue, it's probably going to be the best DPS line in the league.
I would 100% agree. I think overall right now the best roster 100% is Glock, but I would say I was expecting it to not be like at all close just based on my judgment, but Chengdu Chad's, like, I would say, if you were to take the teams that they have right now and play like a tournament like right now, they would be Glock and Chad's, like, it would be very close teams if I had to guess.
So
Yeah, I would agree. Both of these teams have very much taken the strategy of trying to get as many people from former teams as possible.
Here's my question. Why is Swift playing DPS?
We don't know what he's doing right now. He signed up as main tank. He's known as a flex support. He's currently on DPS.
Because, okay, here's my thing. Geode and Swift as a support line would be quite terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if he's playing DPS, I've never seen him play DPS, so I don't know how good he is, but it's not...
Flex support is awesome, so he probably has good aim.
I mean, yes, but you're also running Snipes and Term, who are both hit scans in a double hit scan meta.
I mean, if I
Term
had to
can play
guess,
a decent flex DPS as well.
if I had to guess, Geode picked Swift with it in his mind that he would end up playing flex support, even regardless of what he signed up as. Because if you look at their roster, like the 6 they have picked right now, it is terrifying. If you imagine that Swift is on support, like Snipes Term is DPS, and then Swift Geode is supports. Arguably, Swift is at least top 3 flex support, if not the best. Like, the only competition for him is like Pascal. And then Snipes is obviously someone that hasn't really played the highest level in League Zero yet, but he's very highly rated and has been doing really well in Pugs.
Dude has insane aim.
Didn't even talk about their tanks, which is Client and Flawless.
Client
Like-
is probably a top 3 DPS in the league, and he's not even on DPS. And I say that he's a top 3 DPS while he's playing off tank. That guy carries games. It's unreal.
There's a reason he was first round draft pick.
Not to mention that him and Flawless have a lot of pre-established synergy.
That is also
Let's talk about the other teams. So we have.
Yeah, so let's talk about
go with-
teams that are a little more under the radar. In which case, I'm talking about right now: Easy Clap, Love Muffin, and probably a little bit Z9 as well. Z9 is making some good pickups though.
I mean, especially like Ultra as a main tank, and specifically Marky. I know Easy Clap wanted Marky, and they were kind of upset that he got yoinked the round before they could take him. Z9's looking decent. I don't know how much synergy they have. Peter, I think, will be a bit underrated because he hasn't really played since season 0, I want to say.
No, he played last season on the Flock. He carried the Flock last
Oh
season.
my god,
Peter
never mind.
Carried Flock really hard.
Never mind. I remember
He's
that.
insane. He has a lot of
Okay, I want to talk about Z9 real quick because, like, before the flush clause or the revamp where top 16 OD players could play with restrictions, I was already saying this. Peter's going to be the best DPS in League Zero, like he's going to be up, like probably him and Jazza are going to be the 2 standout like DPS players, and I think he kind of just got washed under the rug when you have people added back into the pool like Bun. Like people just forgot about Peter.
I know.
Peter's very good. He's a really scary player like to have on your team, and he went in round round 6?
The
Towards the
final
end of
round,
round
the
6.
second to last pick.
That is ridiculous. I expected this guy to be possibly a first overall.
Yeah,
This is
no,
like-
it's incredible that Z9 managed to snatch him in round 6 of all rounds. Now,
Yeah.
looking at the other rosters, let's go over.
Talk about Easy Clap, and we got this is the 1 minute warning, so let's quickly spend
let's go.
30 seconds on Easy Clap, 30 seconds on Love Muffin.
Easy Clap it looks like Hangzhou Bark, if I'm being
A
honest.
little bit, yeah.
Like,
Maybe it's just because
Recto as DPS, YOLO as tank. Unfortunately, no Agreed, but if I'm being honest, no offense to Agreed, his playstyle is just very, very aggressive. Neglect is probably better.
My big question about Easy Clap is just their DPS. They seem Recto and Strider, at least so far, are 2 pretty unproven players. So.
Strider, for those who don't know, he's Shanghai / CDC's Vantage from last season. He changed his name. he has a lot of potential, but as long as he can avoid tilting, he's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But he
And then-
does have a problem.
And then Love Muffin, to me, kind of looks like it honestly. I mean, maybe Love Muffins is doing some insane scouting, but they're scouting out some very high level but unknown players from last season. You know, if I didn't like trust Ben that they'd be doing great scouting, I would almost say they're just kind of drafting on SR, which isn't the worst thing.
I have a question real quick. Are you sure that that's that Vantage? Because
Yes.
I know there are 2 Vantages signed up.
The
And
other
both-
Vantage should be novice or intermediate.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it has been. The 5-minute timer has expired. Yeah, it
Alright.
expired for me just a second ago, but
Time to
Yeah.
get back to my jail.
Let's get it on.
yeah, Kedwig, get back to On Deck VC Jail. We'll
Goodbye,
talk
Hedwig.
about Love Muffin in more detail once the draft is over, but we need to get this stuff finished. So
right.
Hedwig, go ahead and go back to the On Deck VC, and we will get Flipside back in here in just a second to give his round 7 selection. Maybe just a minute because we need to make sure we need to get him in the On Deck VC, make sure he's ready, and then move him into here.
Oh,
Flipside is here. Hello.
yeah. All right. I got one thing to say beforehand. How y'all finna disrespect a greed like that? My man do nothing wrong, and y'all just go barrage him like that. But my next pick is
We just
Nero.
said he's aggressive. That's objectively true.
My next pick is Nero. Nero. Yeah, former
Nero
Go
is-
Again alpha male.
I did not know he was still in the draft. That's another one. I
Shit,
forgot
me
about,
neither.
Peter.
You can tell me if I'm wrong on this, Sean. I don't think Nero has been to any pugs. Since he's been around.
I'm gonna pop 17 Advils because of you guys. N-E or I don't even know.
Nieral.
Yeah, that's the one.
I had my mic muted. I apologize. I do not have him marked as attending any pugs.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because he is a very good player, but I genuinely don't think he ever attended a pug this time.
All right, that's fine. I'll just take Oasis then, I guess.
Oh wait, okay, that
Yeah,
is a valid pick.
Gotta maintain the Islamic trend that Easy Clap has.
Yeah, I guess so. Oasis as the 7th round selection, DPS player, I assume.
Yep.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Flipside. We will go ahead and take you back to your voice call, and we'll see you for round 8 and or 9. Yeah. So, Z9. Yep, we're just moving through this. Juice, welcome back, man.
You guys didn't even. Okay, I see how it is.
Hey, Juice.
Halftime. Didn't even mention us. All right. You mentioned us like 2 times. Same amount of times as I've been mentioned by girls, but it's whatever. Either way, we're picking up a waste.
About that, Juice.
He got
Flipside just picked the waste.
Yeah, but Flipside just picked up a waste. You got sniped.
Oh fuck! Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. Oh, he's left. He's probably going back to talk to Redx.
Confirming with
He's
Redx,
probably
yes.
panicking. He definitely didn't think Oasis was going to get picked up here. So we're
that one was
going
a surprise for me too. I mean, I imagined that Oasis would get picked, but this is a bit earlier than I expected.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Juice is asking to get moved back into this call, so someone can do that, please.
I got him.
All right, welcome back, Juice.
Oh,
Takes him a second to connect, I think.
Sayun.
Sayun, yeah, flex support, right?
Yeah, we don't need DPS.
Yeah, who needs them?
I just decided that right now. We went Sayun because
Seyun.
Seyn. Yes, correct. So I guess I'll leak one thing. We're really trying to focus on synergy and friendship, and because we always believe that friendship always helps. Well, actually, that doesn't really help considering the last team that I had was where they were great friends, but just a little interesting group.
True.
So yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna leave, and I'm sorry for cursing on your stream, but it was inevitable. I'm gonna happen.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. All right, so that is Z9 7th round pick saying congrats. And we'll get Joshua back in here for SFG to give us their 7th round pick. Joshua, how's it going?
All right, after that break.
Yeah, awesome. If you're ready to give us your 7th round pick, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, so this pick is a little, I guess, unorthodox based on the pattern you mentioned. So we'll be going with Jepic on support.
Wow, Jepic going to the San Francisco Glock. This is definitely a player that I imagine Chengdu was definitely targeting down the line. Can you tell us what made you decide to go for him here?
To be honest, I wasn't really thinking ahead of Chengdu. I didn't really think about sniping him, but yeah, since I was thinking of getting Emkey, it's just kind of nice to have another main support that we could play instead of having, like, I don't know, me play Lucio like last season. So
Fair enough indeed. All right, so Jepic gets picked up to the San Francisco Glock. Thank you very much, Joshua. We will see you for round 8.
all right, thank you.
Yep, see you then. All right, and with that out of the way, we will move on to Ben of Love Muffin for their round 7 selection. Ben, welcome back to the stream.
Yo.
How is it going? Are you ready to give us your round 7 pick?
Yes, we've got another great player. He's both unknown and known at the same time. He's unknown because he wasn't here any of the previous seasons. He's probably known. He's the infamous Bastion player and the expert pugs. They're going to be picking up Hanba on DPS.
Hanba on DPS, the Bastion one trick question mark? Is that the guy who did that?
Yes, definitely, and I can guarantee he will be playing Bastion in every single one of our matches this season. Yeah, my guarantee, my word.
All right, of course.
Interesting.
Cap.
I can't wait to see Love Muffin's signature pirate ship strategies.
Oh no, it's not gonna be pirate ship, dude. We're just gonna play dive with the Bastion.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can totally understand how that would work.
Yes,
I guess the real
indeed.
question: will your other DPS be good at Symmetra?
Okay, well now I gotta rethink everything. Thanks for the suggestion.
All right, thank you very much, Ben, representative of Love Muffin. Appreciate having you here, and we'll see you back here for round 8.
Yeah.
Disconnected very quickly. All right, that brings Zara back in for for Chengdu Chad's round 7 pick. Hello, Zara.
Hey, man. Our next pick is gonna be Cheggery. You know, the GOAT.
The Cheggery, the DPS player.
Chegrat.
Chegrat, he is returned.
So Cheg was our season 1. He was on our season 1 roster, and you know Cheg is the GOAT. So we're gonna get Cheg, even though he's diamond and he sucks. We're gonna get Cheg. So yeah.
I know you just said you were aware that he was diamond, but I always like to confirm.
Well, no, he peaked 3.8 in the past like 3 seasons. I think
he is an advanced player, but has opted up and attended pugs.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Eligible.
Of course, no problem. All right, very much eligible, very much a fair pick. Chegg goes to the Chengdu Chads. Thank you very much, Zara. Appreciate it. We'll see you back here in a minute for your round 8 selection.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much. And now we are going to get Geode in here for Newt, round 7 and round number 8. Geode, welcome back.
Thank you. 2 more, yeah.
2 picks for you.
So first is a DPS Adbon. I'm surprised.
Adbon on DPS.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure he's relatively well known, so I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
But I'll take him. And then the next pick is a off tank X runner.
X runner on off tank for Newt, Adbon, and X runner. So yeah, take us through these 2 picks for you.
Well, yeah, Adbon definitely. He's just he's pretty well known. He's pretty good, and if he hasn't been taken yet, I'll take him. And then X runner, he's just an off tank that is kind of shown up a little bit, and we'll take him as well.
I want to talk about this one a little bit because first of all, Adbon, seriously underrated player. He actually he was a sub for Flush last season, and he just played us with for us in scrims when Plato never showed up because he was a farmer, and he actually played quite well against really good teams. So he's a player that's gonna be kind of a dark horse, and I think it's kind of a crime that X-Runner is on the same team as Client, because I think he's gonna be one of the better off tanks this season.
Awesome.
But then there's just Client.
Yeah, and then he just got Client. All right, thank you. And of course, I do have to tell you that you have now officially reached the minimum team size requirement for League Zero. You've reached 8 players. So if at any time you decide you're done drafting, just let us know. And
Yeah, we'll do.
all right, thank you very much, Gio.
Thank you.
For having you, and we'll see you later for round 9.
See ya.
See ya. All right, and now we come back over to the Chengdu Chad. Zera is coming back in at any moment. There he is.
Oh my god. I was about to get X Runner, and then Newt yet again is like, fuck you. I'm taking X Runner. And I'm like, you know what? Oh god, I don't know. Here, wait, I need a
Yeah, you need to look up. If you wanna, you have 2 minutes. If you wanna go back and talk with Adam, that's fine, as long as you're back within 2 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, just DM me when you want to get.
All right.
Minute 30. So yeah, be quick. Yeah, I think Chengdu got pretty hardcore sniped there. They were interested in X Runner. They were probably also interested in Advon, just on basis of being close to them. So yeah, that is going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll see who they decide to go for, because the team itself currently has 3 DPS, 2 tanks, 2 supports, so they're probably going to be looking for a tank or a support player. While we're waiting on them, are there any players who are who haven't been taken yet that you're surprised haven't been taken?
But he hasn't shown up to any pugs.
I can't think of anyone really. I mean, I think by this point most of the known players have gone. I guess the one thing I'm surprised by is a lot of support players. It seems like a very support dry draft. We're seeing a lot of tanks and DPS.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, there was one player who placed an expert that signed up as a flex DPS player. Have they been taken?
I don't remember.
We
had expert.
Yeah, we had a few advanced people opt up and attend pugs, but there was only.
Ready?
Oh yes, all right. There was only one true expert advanced or expert flex.
On Discord, bro. Have I been annoying you that much? Okay. Our next pick is Plasma.
Yeah, that's fair. Plasma going to the Chads. What role are you gonna be picking him?
Is there like a flex role that you can be labeled under, or like no?
Unfortunately not. He wrote himself down as hit scan. It's not locking him in as a hit scan player. It's just for the stream.
Okay, then I guess just label him as a hit scan.
Yeah, but Plasma also a very good flex support player for
yeah.
him. So very much could take on that role on the Chengdu Chad. So Zera, you picked up Plasma, and with that you have reached the 8-player minimum for League Zero. If at any point you decide you're done streaming, just let us know. I'm not streaming, done drafting.
All
right. We will see you back for round 9.
Sounds good.
All right, see you then. All right, and that means that next up, I accidentally closed out of the draft sheet, so I don't know. It's Love Muffin. Love Muffin is next. Ben is coming back in. Ben, welcome back, sir.
Yes, I've returned.
It is time for Love Muffin's 8th round pick.
Yes, and believe it or not, we're still not getting a player from last season. That we were going to be picking up a tank player, Blue Toxin.
Blue Toxin on the tank. Very, very interesting pick. Can you take us a bit through Love Muffin's strategy of picking up almost all unknown players from last season?
Oof. Okay, so there's two ways I can explain this. There's a nice way and there's a semi-toxic way. I'll start with the nice way. I think we did a pretty darn good job scouting who is the potential talent this season as compared to just picking up veterans. if I want to go the toxic way, I could say that like all of these players that are the veteran players, I'd say on each team there's like max 2 to 3 good veterans, and the rest are washed. So I think it's smart to go with the new blood.
All right, that is an interesting strategy and a bit of a shot taken by Ben. Appreciate having you back, and of course, you have now reached the 8-player minimum for League Zero teams. If at any point now you decide you're done drafting, just let us know.
All right.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate you, and we will be moving on now to Joshua, San Francisco Glock for their 8th round pick. Welcome back, Joshua. That's not Joshua, that's Abraxas. There's Joshua. You moved the wrong person. Hey there, Joshua. You are on for your 8th round pick, SF Glock. Who are you gonna grab?
All right, so to be completely honest, I was looking at Plasma a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. So instead, SFG will be drafting someone up from Advanced, Tiny Moo on DPS.
The DPS player, Tiny Moo, drafted up from Advanced. Shund, I don't think you have to say anything. They already are very much aware and are going to do it anyways. So Tiny Moo.
Well, just cut me off then. All right.
Well, he said himself.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah. So Tiny Moo goes on, yet another former Hanamura Hotshots player to potentially round out this roster, because you have now reached the League Zero minimum of 8 players for your roster. So if at any point you decide you're done, just let us know.
All right.
All right, and we will see you back here for round 9.
All right. See ya.
See ya. All right, and next up for their round 8 pick, let's go take it back over to Juice and Z9. Juice, welcome back, my dude. How's it going?
Because this has been kind of a theme. So, a little story time by Papa Juice. I broke my chair. So this entire week, my friend Chegg at Chengdu is saying, dude, I don't know what to do. Adbon keeps egoing me. Well, guess what? Just get pick ahead of him. And he did. I'm so proud of him. So Adbon, 2 words. Get fucked. We are picking Beast.
Beast actually Beast he was a tank player last season. Is he a DPS player now?
I don't know what he's doing, but yeah.
No one knows what he's playing. Just put down whatever he wrote down in the registry.
See, secretly what we're doing is every tank player is actually being healer, and every healer is being DPS, and every DPS player is being player.
He wrote down his main role is he wrote down off tank and then also put down main tank and hit scan DPS. So we'll put him as a tank for now, and what he plays in game. No one knows, much less him.
Maybe different.
Maybe different. We'll see. Well, thank you very much, Juice. You have now reached the 8-player minimum for.
No, we're still picking. Bye.
We're still picking. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay, he's
Very
gone.
Polite by Juice.
Very polite by Juice. All right.
Classic Juice.
All right, cool. We'll go ahead and bring Flipside back in.
All right, what's good, baby?
What's good? Hey,
I'm on
Flipside.
13 Advils at the moment. All right.
You just kind of chugged them. All right.
Yeah. All right. Pickup is Zane on Flex God. We got that.
Yeah, Zane the.
We got him playing Lucio.
He's on
we got him.
Worthy, right? That's
yeah,
the
he's
name.
on Worthy. He's on Worthy. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
also,
Zane, yeah.
Man, who else was I thinking of? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get infected because I don't know. I remember seeing his name.
Yeah, infected. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. He's gone to like every single.
Yeah, I don't know why he does, but yeah, I'm picking him up. Him and Zane.
Zane
I don't know why.
Infected. Yeah. Zane on support. Infected on tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to him.
That's about it.
I played in a lot of pugs with him, and I think he's better than his SR would.
Yeah, no, I mean he seemed pretty good. He a little inspirational sometimes. Hits a little too much of the agreed juice. But he I don't know. He's like 13. Easy Clap always likes to invest in youth. I mean, we are the only team who has a contenders player in wannabe, but that's whatever.
Both those players. Sorry for the difficulties.
Yeah. All right. So flip side, of course, you at 9 players now. You have reached the League Zero minimum. For
Oh,
these-
I'm still going, baby. Don't worry
You're
about it.
still going? Yep. All right. At any time, if you want to stop, just let us know.
I will. Bye bye,
Alrighty.
daddy.
Please, man. I don't like it. All right.
All I'm saying is that there is a there is an option for ignoring staff requests here. Strike if
There's
anybody.
an option. I don't care enough.
If anybody feels like continuing this game after the draft, just putting that out there.
All right. We'll put it out there, but honestly, I don't care enough to strike people for it, to be honest. Let's get Juice back in here for Z9's round 9 pick. Juice, hello.
All right, so we may or may not have tried drafting. Wait, this is funny. We tried drafting one person, but then we realized he's in advanced. And then I got moved back in, and Hedwig goes, "Who are you picking?" And I go, "Fuck, I forgot." And then we got moved back to Red X, and he told me again, and now I'm here. Oh, we're picking Dashy. Dash with
Dashy. Dash. So dash and then the letter E, right?
Dash, and then you see like on your keyboard, and you just smash the letter E.
Okay, got it. Dashy, and I believe that is a tank player. Another one.
Yep.
Tank player number 5 for Z9.
Wait, is there a limit?
No.
Let's go.
You can keep picking up tank players as far as I
Here's
can.
the only DPS you need. Come on.
Well, so actually, no, I'm not leaking that. You guys have to figure out who's our DPS.
All right. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it in the game. So
see, I'm already
yeah,
game planning.
If you're still going, then let's keep going. We'll see you back here.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
No leaks. Actually, I'm leaking on stream anyway. So, actually, never mind. Bye.
Okay, you're done. All right. Decided not to leak, and that is
what a character.
What a character in Juice. So, appreciate it. We'll get Joshua in here for San Francisco Glocks round 9. Joshua. Eventually. There he is. Joshua, welcome back. Round 9 time.
Yeah.
If you've got it, then let's hear it.
And with that draft, I think I'll be ending it there at 8 players.
All right, so SFG is going to be finishing at the league minimum of 8. So appreciate you guys coming out here and drafting. Looking forward to see what your team does. Before you go, is there anything you want to plug for spending your time here? Anything for your team or anything for yourself? It doesn't really matter. Anything you want to plug?
I'll just say a solid Glocks out. So
Glocks out. All right. Thank you very much, Joshua. I wish you and your team the best of luck this season, and have a good rest of your night.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much. All right. So San Francisco Glock, the first team to finish drafting today. Now we will move on to Ben and Team Love Muffin for their round 9 selection. Hey there, Ben. How's it going?
Is going good. How are you doing right now? This way, all the way through the draft, almost done.
We are getting there. We're getting down to the wire now. Ben, does Love Muffin have a 9th round pick to make?
We do, in fact, have a 9th round pick to make. And again, we will be picking up a relatively unknown player. We're going to be picking up on DPS, Mr. Bad Jokes.
Mr. Bad Jokes on DPS.
Yes, hopefully throughout the season he can provide us with a good amount of puns.
Yeah, I sure hope so too. Maybe over the season he will eventually graduate to Mr. OK Jokes.
Yeah, I mean, one could hope, really.
Or something like that. All right.
Yeah, I'll just say, if there's a minimum of like 2 puns per scrim, if we don't get at least that, he's cut like 3 weeks in. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, to Mr. Bad Jokes, Bank of Montreal. I mean, that is your ultimatum right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate it. We'll see you back here for round 10 then.
Yep.
All right. Now we will go ahead and bring back Zara for Chengdu. Hey there, Zara. Welcome back.
This is our last pick, and then we're done because my head
Okay.
hurts.
Fair enough.
So he's a bit of a rando, but we're gonna draft Fireclaw as a tank. That's what he's labeled under.
Yes. Fireclaw on tank. as can you give me a little bit about why this pick after mostly just picking up people that you already know?
So basically, okay, so we know Matt might be busy with GMU, right? But like, I mean, yeah, we got Matt because Matt's the GOAT. And Fireclaw, this season 4.1 is actually gonna be pretty good for SR. So, and we need a main tank player, like just in case Matt can't show. So we think Fireclaw can be good because last season, I mean, we got Mega Gust and we didn't even know how good Mega Gust was. So
true.
I mean, he could be
amazing. All right, Zara. So that is going to be the end of Chengdu Chad's draft. Before you go, is there anything that you would like to plug for spending your time here tonight? Can be for the team, can be for yourself.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you want to plug something on stream?
Follow Chengdu Chads on Twitter. At Chengdu Chads. Follow _W on Twitter. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Wish you and your team the best of luck this season.
Wait.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting information that Fireclaw is currently 3200 on Overbuff.
Okay.
I'm a bit curious on that.
Because that's a pretty common name.
No, there's only one Fireclaw and it's the same B tag.
It doesn't. If I remember correctly, Overbuff shows the SR for the highest roll. Correctly, or correct?
3200.
Yes, that is true.
He may not have. It looks looking at his player application, his other rolls are around that range, and it looks like possibly he might not have placed
Look,
anything.
okay, just in case, can we just not pick up Fireclaw?
I mean, if you want to,
Okay,
take.
wait, no, I'm looking at it myself. Overbuff is bugged. His current tank rating is 3932.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now as well. It's a bug on its part. His tank is 3932. Everything else is about 3200.
Okay, you know what? That's doable.
All right, so you'll be keeping Fireclaw.
Yeah.
All right, very well, and that is going to end Chengdu Chad's draft. So I wish you and your team the best of luck this season, and have a great rest of your night.
Hey, thanks, Dividing. Thanks, Poppy. Appreciate it.
All right, see ya. All right, and now for their round 9 and or round 10 picks, let's go talk to Geode.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey there, Geode. How's it going, man?
Ooh, pretty good. I got a few more to go.
All right, round 9 and or round 10. Let's hear it.
Both of them supports Daniel and Electra.
Daniel and Electra, both of which are on supports. Those are two new players, as far as I know, right?
New players. Their hero pools are kind of situational, so I think it's a case of subbing people in and out, which is covering the maximum amount of situations. So it's nice. I'm okay with that. I'll take him.
I thought Daniel was a tank player. Maybe it's a different Daniel.
I hope so.
Because I know during a lot of the pugs I was in with Agreed, it was the Daniel tank line.
True. We've got he wrote down. So I'm looking at his thing right now. He wrote down off tank as his main role, but also main support and flex support as his secondary roles.
Okay. All right.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Daniel Electra. Yeah, cool.
Yep, Daniel and Electra.
And I'm not done yet. There's one more to go.
All right, awesome. So Newt, not quite done yet. Sean, you're good, right?
Yep, all set.
All right, perfect. All right. Thank you very much, Geode, and we'll see you back for round 11 and or round 12. Then.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right, see you then. All right, and now that Chengdu is done, we'll go ahead and skip past them and move over to Love Muffin. Ben, welcome back.
Yo, what is up?
All right. Hey, what's up, man? This is Love Muffin's round 10 selection.
Okay, I've been scouring the sheets, and I think I have found a guy that looks pretty solid. He actually looks kind of surprisingly passed over. I'm surprised no one's picked this guy up yet based on his draft sheet. We're going to be picking up a support player, Juice WRLD.
WRLD. Yes, Juice World, indeed.
Yeah, I'm
has-
actually. I didn't even notice him the first time. It seems other people didn't, but he actually has quite the impressive resume for expert/advanced.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. We'll go ahead and get that locked in for you on the draft registry and all of that. That is
All right.
round 10 for Love Muffin is going to be Juice World. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. And he's gone. So yeah, next up is going to be Z9. He kind of seems like he lags a little bit in his first picks when he first gets in here. So.
Discord. I'm dragging him in. Discord is not cooperating. There he is.
There he is. Yeah, I think Juice is lagging a little bit. So
Oh, I have Ethernet. What do you mean? Can
maybe
you
it's Discord being done. You want to go back to Redx?
move Redx in?
Oh, you want to move Redx in? That's
Yeah.
fine. I think. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh,
Hey, Redx is here.
So
Oh wait, why am I
think
here?
because I think our one pick only went to one scrim.
Oh, did he?
I don't know.
I'm gonna end my life.
I
Wait,
mean,
who
he
was it?
played 2 maps in the one scrim we saw.
That wouldn't count. But who is it? Just so we can check.
It's
Wait, let me-
Jolt.
Oh,
Oh, Jolt. Yeah, I believe he only did go to one expert scrim. That's correct. He's gone to 2. He's an advanced player. Has gone to 2 advanced pugs, but only 1 expert pug.
I mean,
Okay.
I wanted to be ambitious with someone a little different.
oh wait. Oh, never mind.
I tried calling him, but he didn't pick up, so I don't want to draft him because I might screw him over in his
Yes, we only
advanced
have
slash intermediate.
That's
I think I can hint at who it is. He green acid.
Wait.
What?
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Well, if you want to not pick, if you don't want to stop drafting yet, but you don't know who, then we can just skip over this pick and then just come back to you after Easy Clap has made their picks.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
of course,
honestly,
then, of course,
at
you're-
this point,
you
it don't think it
might
matters
get
about order. It just matters about. Like,
Okay. Wait. No. Never mind. We're gonna pick Nico then.
Time is up, so we do need to pick.
All right.
Nico. He got it in.
Their main.
He got it
support.
in.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. In that case, we'll give it to him. What's the name again?
Nico, and their battle tag is like I don't know. It's like a weird like thing, but their Discord tag is Nico.
And EKO.
Main
Nico.
support, I believe.
NEKO?
How do
Yeah.
you spell it?
NIKO.
Oh, NIKO.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, NI.
I swear to God, if you
Yeah,
drafted
NICO,
someone
yeah.
who
that
likes,
Nico. Okay, yeah.
if
Now I
you
know what
drafted
you're
him
talking
just
about.
because he has an anime name, I
Yeah,
swear to God.
So put them in as NICO Nico as a support. Their account name is just like some weird dash thingy. So yeah, just do Nico.
Yeah.
I've got it. I got you now. All right, awesome. So yeah, if you guys aren't done yet, then we'll see you back here for round 11. All right, there they go. They're going back. All right, so in that case, we'll go ahead and go to Easy Clap. Let's get Flipside back in here. Yeah, Flipside, what's up, man?
All right, after long and hard deliberation, I'm gonna get One Punch. You thought I was gonna say One Punch Man. We're not getting him. Fuck that guy. He's getting fat-gated.
Wow.
we're getting Taco
Okay.
Truck.
Well, that's just kind of out there now. That's great. Thanks
We're
for that,
getting
I
Taco-
guess.
We're getting Taco Truck, and for the culture, we gotta get agreed.
Yes,
All right, fair enough.
agreed.
He's back.
He's free.
He's coming.
Easy
He's
clap.
coming.
Easy clap.
Easy
Agreed.
clap, agreed. Don't worry.
That's a little cursed. Just a
It
little.
doesn't matter
bit.
if it's cursed. And we're gonna be saving our last spot for Nero, if he ever gets found.
All right.
I guess.
So that means you're done.
I think so. I'll check on them and then I'll DM you, I guess.
Okay, well, in that case, assuming that you're done before you go, is there anything that you would like to plug?
Follow EasyClap on Twitter because we just kind of goaded on there. No cap. That's about it. And follow me. I'm a gamer.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you very much, Flipside. Wish you and your team the best of luck. Have a good rest of your night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. And with that brings us back to Z9 for their round 11 selection. Okay. He's here.
What?
A lot less.
We don't
listen. Sorry, what do you say, Juice?
What a surprise. We don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
If you move in Redx, he might know someone. Move him in again. If he starts yelling at me, that's my fault.
You want to move in Redx, that's fine.
Yeah. Move him. You know why you're
here.
Okay.
Time for you to make the decision, I guess.
You don't know?
Dude, there are no DPS in existence. They literally just don't exist.
I could draft my Doomfist Wait, wait. I have a question, and I hope this doesn't count against our time. Let's say I drafted my friend who is 3.3 and plays Doomfist. Can I elect, let's say if I don't find a use for him, am I allowed to elect him to go back down to the divisions that he were, or no?
I mean,
that's
kind of a question for Sean. So he's asking if
Sean,
if he picks up an advanced player and then drops him later, would he be able to go back on an advanced team?
That's kind of a complicated question, and I don't think that's something we've ever discussed. So I am hesitant to make a decision on the spot in front of 200 people live on stream.
Okay, well, does it matter, Redx? Do you think it really matters, if other people pick before us, as long as we just get our pick in? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
All right, yeah. So, well, I mean, is it unprofessional from us? Yeah, but we don't really care. So we'll just go back and then our last.
So you are deciding. So you're not done, but you're deciding that you will.
We need more time because when we got to a certain point, and then after that we're we'll just wing it because we already got our core team, but right now we're just trying to see any people basically undrafted people at this point. That's what we're looking at it as. So
then in that case, we'll come back to you. Okay, never mind. He knows the drill. All right, so we will come back to Z9 later then. And go to Love Muffin Ben for their round 11 pick. Hello, Ben. Ben, you there? Ben? Question mark?
Ben, hello.
Well, he's got 2 minutes though.
Oh, Ben is gone. Question mark. That's unfortunate. We have lost Ben.
Pull EOC in here?
Yeah, I guess try and pull EOC in here. See if he responds. Hey, EOC, are you there?
Yes, I am.
We lost Ben, so now you're here.
Okay, what did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just moved in, sat there quiet for 10 seconds, and then DC'd.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to think because I was already looking at our last pick.
Yeah. Oh, Ben is back in the Love Muffin chat. Try and move him back in here.
Yep.
Yes.
Ben, you there?
Yes. Sorry, my Discord decided it doesn't want to work right now.
That's okay.
Eok, did you already pick a player?
I didn't remember because I was looking at round 12 already.
Okay, good, because the guy we wanted got picked up already.
Oh, okay.
Even though it doesn't show it on the sheet. So we're gonna be picking up a tank player by the name of iToasty Toast.
Wow, iToasty Toast. That is a former intermediate player getting picked up there. Interesting selection from you.
Wait, he was intermediate? Okay, well.
He was intermediate. Well, last season he was, yeah.
Okay.
But now he's Masters.
For everyone watching on the sheet, he has been high Masters, okay, on the sheet. So that's what I'm basing it off of.
Yeah, and I mean, that's totally fine. All right. Thank you very much for your selection, Ben. Appreciate it. And I guess we'll see you back here for the final round.
Yes.
All right, see you then. All right. And now we move on to Newt for their final pick or picks of the draft. Let's get Geode back in there. Hey, Geode.
Hey, what's up?
All right.
So, I was planning on picking up 2 other people, but it turns out one of them hasn't done enough pugs, so I'm going to leave that slot open. And so, the last one for me is going to be main tank Nemo. That's NEMOHH.
NEMOHH getting picked up for expert as a main tank. So, yeah, that's the second tank in a row that was intermediate last season. I'm very interested to see how they do in this new environment. Of course, obviously they've climbed since then. They are they've played in expert pugs and etc. But yeah, very interested to see how that goes for them. So appreciate it. And you are going to forfeit your last pick.
Yeah, and I'll leave that slot open. Yeah.
All right, leave the slot open.
The spreadsheet is lagging.
Nemo, I'm 100% sure went to pugs.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, he is good. So thank you very much, Geode. Before you go, is there anything you would like to plug for your time here?
I'm pretty sure Newts doesn't have any social media that I know of. So, yeah.
Personal social media.
It's just Geode everything, so that's just about it. So
all right, awesome. I appreciate you coming, Geode.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I wish you and your team best of luck, and have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
See ya. All right, and that is going to end Newt's draft, which means we've got ourselves 2, maybe 3 teams. I think 2 teams, though. So let's get Ben back in here for Love Muffin.
We're done.
Love Muffin saying they're done?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do you guys have anything you'd like to shout out before you go?
Yeah, dude. I already know people think we're gonna suck this season. I think that's fine. We can be the underdogs. They'll see at the end.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much, Ben. I wish you and your team the best of luck, and have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
All right. And that leaves us with pretty much just Juice, unless Easy Clap decides they want to pick again. So Juice, you're back, and you've got yourself.
It didn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter if we got that pick, like if they got picked ahead of us or not. They weren't even close to picking who we wanted to pick. So I think our plan is some guy named Distortion. We don't know who the hell this kid is.
Well, okay, that's good to know about that some guy when they just got picked up. Distortion. Has he gone to pugs? Question.
With my intelligence, yeah.
I do not. He is currently, and according to the sheet I'm looking at, he is at 0 pugs.
I hate how you formatted it. It's longer than my one monitor. Okay, then.
This is true. I did develop your spreadsheet that you're using on 2 monitors.
You did on 2. Did you have an ultra wide?
No, I have 2 monitors.
God damn. Okay, so he didn't have 10 pugs. So I think I made a joke pick last time. No, wait. Acid.
Has Acid been to expert pugs? I know he's been to advanced pugs.
Yeah, he has.
But I don't know if he's been to expert pugs.
Oh, he has to go. Oh, he has to go to the specific pugs.
Yeah, yes, because then he won't get. Because then that's how he gets scouted by that division in particular.
I got a screenshot from him saying that he wants, that he can be allowed to draft. He's okay with getting drafted into expert. Does that count? Because I know that's some kind of a rule. God damn it. Okay.
Pugs.
Wait, so technically I have infinite time, right?
No, you have 13 seconds.
Okay.
You can always skip and come back after Easy Clap picks 2.
Easy Clap didn't pick?
No, they still have one more potential pick.
No,
after that, you'll have unlimited time.
I still can wait. I don't care.
Channel, so.
Okay. Yeah, Easy Clap has left the channel, so I mean, I think Easy Clap is for sure done. So we're just kind of waiting to see if Xenon decides to pick anyone else. They're just kind of gonna hang out in there for a while, so we're kind of gonna be in this state of limbo until they come in with their final decision, because honestly, they've gone over the 2 minutes, but if we're going to get a couple more people chances to play in League Zero, then like I'm okay with waiting a little longer.
The main idea for the time limit was just to keep it moving along. But if it's just one team with 2 more picks left, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't even know like how many people there are in the expert draft pool that are left.
Not very many.
Not a ton at this point. I was kind of expecting every team to only pick up 8 or 9 players, and we got a bunch of teams that went quite a bit further than that. So very interesting. Yeah, so I mean, okay, so while we wait, I guess we could try and do a sort of post draft discussion. So leaving so Pendy, as we're gonna talk, we can talk about the teams like one by one while we're waiting for Juice to come in with his final decision. So if you can like bring up the team's rosters as we're talking about them on stream, that'd be awesome. But yeah, post stream discussion. Headwake is back in the call again. Let's go ahead and talk about Newt first.
Actually,
and how they did in this draft.
Start with Love Muffin because we didn't
Oh, yeah.
actually get to
Talk about that much.
I was just going in draft order, but sure, if we want to go Love Muffin first, that's fine. So what are your thoughts on Love Muffin?
Either
I don't know. I don't know any of these players aside from Ben and Eok and Pooter. The rest of them I've never seen him play. Except for Hamba. I saw Hamba playing one pug, but he was playing
he's
Bastion.
a Bastion one trick.
Yeah. I guess you can't take it too seriously because like last season you had teams like Flock who like the only known players on their team were their DPS. And they ended up being like a mid-table team. And everybody was saying they're gonna be bad. So you can't go completely off that.
Juice is
I
ready.
can say
Is Juice ready?
Pugs.
Yes.
Oh. And Pugs
Okay.
target acquired looked pretty good.
All right, we'll get back to that in a second. Let's finish up the draft and get Juice back in here.
Wrong chat.
Here we go.
He'll get him a second. Hey, Juice, you got it this time?
So I don't know if I can do this because the joke might get me a warning, but Swag Kid 800.
Yeah, that player is actually banned for some.
Sorry, I'm only familiar with Swag Kid 8000.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He said it's 8,000 that's banned. Let's see if there's a Swag Kid 800.
I don't think there is.
Oh, I only see Swag Kid 8,000. Unfortunately.
Guys, that's just the sad reality we live in.
Yeah, a very disappointing reality that we have to live in, especially with the reality of COVID and all the reality that other people have to realize that we're all
Alright, it's
growing
not
up
funny
slowly.
anymore.
Okay.
So, is this your way of saying that Z9 is done?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for people who we know we want to pick up in the undrafted free agency pool.
All right, then. In that case, I appreciate you coming out, Juice, and spending your time with us today.
See, I secretly did this to get the most airtime.
Yeah, I guess so. The drama.
There's no drama. I just like screaming.
Oh, that's drama.
Oh, I can do it now?
Wait, first, before you go, is there anything that you wanna shout out? Anything you wanna plug before you go? Just for spending all your time here.
Fuck the shock. Fusion are gonna beat your asses. Bye.
Oh.
All right, fair enough.
Okay then.
All right, now that we have it, I guess it's just for you. All right, now that we have it 100% locked in, Z9 are going to be stopping at the 10 players they currently have. That officially concludes our draft. So now we can go back to our post-draft discussion and first look analysis. So
do you want to tell Des and Zach they can come in now?
Yeah, let's get Des and Zach in here.
They said at least Zach said he didn't really want to join.
Okay.
I don't know about Des, but I think he's watching basketball.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough. We can just go on ahead. So we were talking about Love Muffin, so let's keep talking about Love Muffin.
They're kind of unknown. So I honestly have to place a mid-table right now.
They could be amazing, or they could be complete garbage. No clue. All I know is that Ben, Eok, and Pooter are fine.
Yeah, they pretty much obviously had the strategy to, for the most part, pick up high SR players that have never been in League Zero before. Very much going for the unknown strategy, which makes this team very much a wild card, I'd say.
The way I look at this team is like kind of similar to Flock last season, right? There are a lot of unknown players that kind of just come together out of nowhere. I mean, Flock, it wasn't that, but that's what people thought it was because they ended up being just contract. But you know, this is kind of the way I see his team is best case scenario, they can maybe be mid-table. But I look at this team, I don't see a way it can like compete with Chads or Glock or even Newt. Like I just don't see them.
Or even Z9, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well,
I just have trouble imagining that enough of these players are like diamonds in the rough to actually make them good.
Yeah, I mean, most of these players are like grandmaster level players if you're just looking at their draft sheets.
yeah, but SR is kind of weird to go off of,
True.
especially in our current meta.
That's fair. But yeah, a team that I am very interested to see how they develop, because this is a bunch of newbies, and I'll be interested to see how Benny, EOC, and Pooter, who honestly may as well just be assistant manager at this point, lead these guys. Unless there's any other comments on Love Muffin, we can move on to the next team.
All I would like to say is that Ben and EOC are both really, really strong players in each of their roles. So maybe, you know, if maybe they were intending to like build around that or something like that, and maybe that just all comes together and Ben and EOC are able to do a lot and make this team really look good. But I just have trouble seeing this team being top half.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is up to them to prove you wrong. So now let's go ahead and move in draft order now. Let's go ahead and go to Newt and see how they did.
A mixed bag, I'd say. There are some players on this team. If Swift is playing support with Geode, Client is Client. Client and Flawless have a ton of synergy. Snipes is a very good Widowmaker. Term is very good in his own right, although his Widow, well, he won't actually be playing Widow because Snipes. Adbon is interesting. I know very little about X-Runner, Daniel, Electra, and Nemo.
I think this is very similar to. It's kind of funny if you look at last season's Newt. They also prioritized picking strong supports, which I think is, you know, you look at this. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Swift is going to end up playing flex support. I don't think he's going to stick with the DPS. But Geode and Swift
surprised.
as a support line, I think will be the strongest in the league this season. I think by far.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think- yeah, Geode is a very underrated player. I think he's going to be the best main support.
I'd agree. I can't really see
And of
anyone who
course, if
competes with
something
him.
happens, I'm interested to see if maybe their newer support players, Daniel and Electra, can come out and surprise us.
Yeah, that's also a potential, but I just look at Swift and Geode and it's just like,
Yeah.
who's better, right? And
Yeah.
then Client obviously is nuts. Flawless is a solid main tank.
So I think their biggest
especially-
concern is DPS then, yeah?
Yeah,
Correct.
I think Snipes and Term, I feel like both could be really good, but I feel like they're kind of just both on like kind of unknown variables. Term can be really, really good, or he can int his brains out. He's kind of a player that's 50-50 in my experience.
Mhm.
So it's really about how they make their DPS work for me.
Absolutely. All right. If there's no other comments on the Newt roster, we can go ahead and move on to the Chengdu Chads.
Extremely strong DPS. One of the best main supports in the league. With Adam, at least I'd say. Rest of their team is basically just Chads. It's the Chads lineup from season 0 and season 1.
Yeah, this is very much, I mean, pretty obvious what their strategy was, and for the most part, they got it. We've got ourselves probably the best DPS lineup in the league in Zera and Bun by a decent margin. We've got Matt, a very, very also Pendy. He's mad that you wrote Big Boy McMatt and not Matthew. I don't know. But yeah, so we got Matthew and Ducky kind of getting reunited on tank, which is going to be a pretty solid tank line. And then of course we have Adam, very good main support, and Genie, a solid and very experienced flex support. And then you have some pretty decent backups. So this is honestly looking like a pretty solid team right now.
I think this is probably the scariest team as of right now, maybe aside from Glock. Because just Zira and Bun is, a DPS line that went far in OD. And then Adam and Genie is, I don't think as good as Geode and Swift, but they're very close, I think. I think this is probably the second best support line combined with the best DPS line. And then their tanks, Matt is, I think, better than most people think he is. He's improved a lot. And so is Ducky since last time they've played. So I think this is a really strong team, actually.
My only concern I have with Matt is tilting. That's my only concern, because from my personal experience, and I don't know whether it's gotten better or worse because I haven't played with him since Season 0 and played against him in Season 1, but he did have a problem with if he tilted, it wouldn't end well for the
This is
team.
true, yeah. That is 100% true.
And we also do have to realize that Zira is both probably one of their star players. Actually, no, I'd say him and Bun are the star players of their team, but he's also their manager, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on him. And I don't know quite how that will affect him, because I know that there have been times in the past when Zira has been put under extreme pressure where he has cracked a couple times. Baz, you have more experience, obviously, because you played on a team with him for top 16 OD. So what do you think on that?
About Zira?
And cracking under pressure.
I disagree. He's grown a lot as a player, and I don't think that's always been true. I think this is a common misconception people get about Season 1 Chengdu, is that the team cracked under pressure. What really happened is there was a screaming match in comms between 13-year-olds, and Zira was actually not one of them. He was one of the ones trying to contain it. So I would not say that Chengdu's issue back then, and a lot of these players, their issue isn't necessarily tilting. It was just a part of the team back then was.
I wasn't talking about that
part is gone.
experience in particular, though.
Yeah, I feel like that's generally the thing that has lasted, though, is all the players on Chengdu have this reputation of, oh, they crack under pressure, they tilt. It's not necessarily true. That was true for some of the players, but not necessarily all of them. And I think that this team's actually really strong in terms of
my overall thing is that they had a plan, and then the second the plan got finished, they had no idea who else to draft, so they stopped.
I mean, yeah, and that's
yeah, but
that's fine.
I mean, that's fine. It's still a solid plan, and ended up with a solid team. So
definitely,
yeah, very much. I think a very strong team, possibly a championship contender right off the bat. Can't wait to see if this team is able to get the championship that many think they deserved in Season 1. So good luck to the Chengdu Chaz. Already talked about Love Muffin, so let's go ahead and talk about the San Francisco Glock next.
If Hanamura Hotshots actually tried.
Well, if Hanamura Hotshots actually tried and had a good DPS line.
It was pretty nasty last season, to be fair.
Hanamura's...
He was good, but pretty much every other hit scan in the league was better than him last season.
Last season, Tiny Moo, no offense to Tiny Moo, he's a great guy and he's a solid player. But last season, when you're playing against hit scans like Jazza, like Plato, like Wannabe, you just can't keep up if you're Tiny Moo. And that was the big issue with Hotshots last season. They never really found their second DPS to go with Glacial, and that held them back a lot. And now they have Jazza,
which is Jazza.
So, yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Like their first 4 picks, not even considering the rest of their team, their first 4 picks are all championship contenders in their own rights. Joshua
100%.
is arguably one of the best tanks in the league, hands down. Jazza, incredibly scary hit scan. Pascal, it's Pascal.
He's
I think that Baz, didn't you say like prior to some of the.
Yeah, Pascal actually
he's
might
probably
be
gonna
the
be
highest SR player in the entire
No, he
league.
is.
Pascal is currently 4,600.
He is the highest SR player in our draft.
Crazy.
And then Glacial is Glacial. I don't know too much about Northern, but I think he'll be solid.
He was a really late pickup for them on off tank last season.
Northern's a pretty good off tank.
He's
He's not like a crazy insane off tank. Like he's not going to be like Client, but he will be very
but he
good,
was
I
solid.
think.
Did they pick up 3 off tanks in a row? Actually, Northern, Bakanje, Jeff.
I actually do have a question. I do have a question about this because this is like all freaking all Hanamura hotshots, and then Emki got sniped from them by I think Z9. So instead they picked up Jepic, and I want to know what you think Jepic might bring to this roster.
I mean, Jepic, he is a good player when he dedicates himself to the game, and recently he hasn't been playing the game like at all. Same with last season, he didn't play because he was benched, but it looks like at least as this roster is right now, he will be a starter. So I think Jepic, I think he'll be a surprise. I think he'll play well because when he does dedicate himself to the game, he's actually a pretty good player. I think he was a really good pick actually, given the situation they're put in.
All right, thank you, appreciate that. If there's are there any other comments on SF Glock?
I think them and Chads will be like the obvious 2 contenders for the crown. With probably like Z9 Newts, Easy Clap, and maybe even Love being, well, we'll get to Easy Clap, but Z9 Newts, and I'd say maybe LMV being quote unquote dark horses because we don't really know that much about LMV.
There's okay. LMF.
LV.
Or is it
Whatever.
LVF? We'll figure it out eventually.
The doofus.
Let's move on to Z9 though and talk about their draft.
Built a team around Ultra.
Kinda.
They built a team around Ultra.
I think there's one glaring issue that we all see right now.
What's their second DPS?
Yeah.
They have Peter.
I do have
If Peter, Red X could play DPS. He could swap back from off tank. Beast has been playing some DPS and bugs as well.
But here's the problem.
Wait, let that.
Sorry.
Beast mechanically on hit scan is actually way, way, way better than you all think it is. He's actually a solid hit scan player.
Okay,
and,
that is going to be very interesting.
His Ash is good.
Okay.
That'll be interesting to see. Okay, now Hedwig, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, I mean, you're correct in that Red X, I don't know pretty much anything about Beast, but if what you're saying is true in a double hit scan meta, like what we're seeing right now, that does suit him. My only question is, let's say it swaps to a more like where there actually is a need for a flex DPS.
Peter is surprisingly flexible. I've seen him play a lot of
flexible. Yeah.
Is he? Okay. So that kind of answers my question, because my question was going to be, are they in a DPS line going to be able to stand up to Titan DPS like Jazza, like Glacial, like Bun, like Zera? Are they going to be stand up? If they can, I think this will be a very scary roster.
Peter can. We all know that.
Peter
But,
can.
We all know
the
Peter
question is
can.
the second.
Yeah.
I mean, their tanks, Ultra Red X is probably their long-term tank line. Just my guess from this, which is Ultra. Obviously, I think he's the best main tank in League Zero. No offense, Jisho. Jisho is very good too, but Red X, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people. He's actually pretty good on off tank. Their supports are a little bit of a question mark. I think they'll do well because MK has some experience in advanced, and Marquis apparently really, really good actually for a rookie.
Especially because I've heard like
honestly, I'm looking at this right now and I see Marky, Enki, Seon, and Nico. This could be a sneakily really good support line.
I agree. Yeah, I think it could surprise us. I don't think it's like a top 2 or anything like that. I think Adam and Genie still takes the cake over this, but this could be a surprise, especially late in the season. These guys could end up being very, very good.
I'd love
I guess
to
the
see
real
it.
question in terms of a long-term run is if they can get a good DPS to go alongside Peter, in like, maybe pick him up as a free agent or a latecomer. This team,
Or maybe Beast
definitely-
is just cracked,
Yeah, maybe Beast just ends up
like-
being really good. this team could definitely be like a title contender for
Especially
sure.
because this is kind of like a Hanamura at the end situation, if you really think about it, because we were just talking about how one of Hanamura's biggest weaknesses was the fact that they didn't really have a secondary DPS to pair with Glacial. If they can fix that mistake that Hanamura made, and in this case, find that second DPS or Beast is cracked or whoever they decide to put on DPS, well, Hanamura had one of the stronger rosters. Like, I think that right now, some teams might be looking to underestimate them because they don't have that secondary DPS, but I would say watch out.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Another just a small comment is Redex and Ultra, who are I'm assuming they're starting tanks, both have quite large suspensions at the beginning of the season. So my guess is we'll see Juice and Dash starting in the beginning. So this team is built for the long run. They're not going to win games early in the season, I don't think. I think they're going to start 0-3, 0-4. But as the season goes on, they're going to pick up steam and end up being very good. I expect.
Well, we have a 7-match season, so let's hope they don't go 0-4. Otherwise, that's
Juice.
It might be
underrated player. He could.
Yeah, Juice always surprises whenever he plays. Does always better than expected. But we're spending a bit of time talking about Z9, so let's go ahead and move on to the final team we haven't talked about yet. Let's talk about Easy Clap and how they are looking going into the first
hodgepodge of what you'd expect. It's a lot of their friends, a lot of weird pickups that you wouldn't expect, and in the end, it's just like it feels like home. The old Easy Clap is back.
It also looks like Hangzhou Bark.
Kind of, yeah.
A little
Here's
bit.
Here's something that I want to talk about real quick is that Easy Clap had the second and third overall picks of this draft. They had every single member of Gorilla Grip available to them other than Client, who Nunu picked up, and they decided not to go for it. Instead, they picked up YOLO God and Neglect, which, to be fair, very solid tank line, but it's a very interesting decision from them.
So I see this team as they have a solid support line in J Venom and a Deefy, which I'm assuming will be their starters. And their tanks are YOLO God. I think will be one of the best off tanks this season. He's actually going to be, I think up there. Neglect is a solid main tank. He's got a League 0 blessing too, the 2-timer.
True.
Almost a 3-timer, but Nunu didn't quite come up last season. And then just the big question mark for me is Recto, Strider, and Oasis. Like I don't see them competing at all. I just see this team going up against Bun and Zira and just getting absolutely demolished in terms of the DPS matchup. Like they just don't stand a chance against that kind of like DPS lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's I can see that. Do we want to talk a little bit about their strategy towards? It feels like they just kind of went with like a best player available, and then people they liked strategy, because you got three tanks there. You got Infected, you got Taco Truck, and you got Agreed. Three very kind of like probably not going to see much playtime, if at all, over YOLO God and Neglect. But I see 5 tanks on a roster, and I feel like I have to point it out.
Yeah, I feel like that was just them filling out roster spots because they could. I don't think anyone's really going to get playtime aside from YOLO and Neglect. Maybe in some freaky world where the best meta is Ryan pinning in, which then maybe Agreed might get some playtime because that is his style. But I don't see that happening because right now, Monkey or Winston, D.Va are by far the best tanks in the game. At least, especially after the next experimental patch, it'll be really solid Winston D.Va meta. And Neglect's Winston, I don't remember much about it. I did play on a team with him for a while. He was just a solid all-around player. Like, he was a good main tank. And then we all know YOLO God's D.Va is very good. So I don't see that tank line varying much.
My only question is, how was YOLO's Zarya/Hog play?
I don't know, but I recall Taco Truck actually being a pretty big menace last season. Granted, that was last season's intermediate, but he was pretty nasty on the Hog Zarya, so probably scaled up with his.
And this is something to talk about, because we got a Deefy, we got Oasis, we got Taco Truck. These are all players that Infected didn't play last season, but Izet was like on the lower end of advanced. Like, could have honestly been an advanced player this season, but decided he wanted to challenge himself and go up to expert, which I respect a ton. Very much. I mean, haven't done the math, looking like very possibly Easy Clap is the lowest SR average team in Expert. Not to say that's bad and that dooms them, but that's just kind of what I'm looking at right now. And I don't know if anyone has like a response or a rebuttal to that. I don't think anyone would be lower than them.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, the only really high SR player on this team that I see, I think, is YOLO God. I think he's around like 4.3 right now.
Oh damn.
J Venom's pretty high.
Venom too. J Venom is like I think 4,200 peak.
Yeah,
4.2. I don't remember exactly. Sorry if I'm lower on that. But like aside from that, Neglect, I think he's a good player, but he's like high masters. He just doesn't play ranked. So that brings it down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Neglect is a 4.2, 4.3 player. What if he tried?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make an interesting overall comment.
Yeah.
So, looking at, we have 6 teams. Now, SF Glock I'm going to exclude because they saved 3, so they were probably never going to get a Gorilla Grip player. But both Love Muffin and Easy Clap twice, as you said, had a chance to pick up Glock players. And neither of them did. Or Gorilla Grip players, and neither of them did.
Correct.
Because the last one, Love Muffin could have picked up Swift, because that was the last picked Gorilla Grip. And it's interesting to note, now obviously I don't know how much of a bias this is playing into it, but those two at current, I think, are considered lowest teams on the tier.
Well, I mean, who knows what could happen, because all these rosters I think have the potential to really pop off and do, like, honestly, I'm pretty happy looking at all these rosters at how generally, like, last season Advanced was very much like 2 or 3 teams had a chance at it. Everyone else was just kind of there. I look at these rosters and instantly I'm like, I think every single roster here genuinely has a shot to go big in this season and come away with the win.
Oh yeah. I agree. I think if I do say so myself, this is the most balanced Advanced / Expert draft, the highest division that we've seen yet. These, like, I'd say in every draft, last season was Easy Clap, didn't work out actually, but like last season was Easy Clap, season before that was Crest, where it's just like there's one team in the draft that just seems better, like they're just above all. But and I was expecting that with Glock this draft, but I'd say you can split this into kind of 3 tiers, or like top tier is Glock and Shads, and then I'd say mid tier is Z9 and Newt, and then Easy Clap and Love Muffin are below that. But it's like, does that really matter?
But last season the tiers were just like it was like last season it was like Easy Clap and Flush and maybe Newt were like A tier, and everyone else was like D tier or C tier or something like that compared to them.
This season, I'd say, with mid-season signings and anything like that, literally any team can win this.
Absolutely.
There is no team that is ahead.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm very excited to see how this division works out. It's
also just interesting to note the fact that I think this is the first draft we've had, at least in like the higher tier, where no team has gone to 12 picks.
Huh, yeah. Although I'd have to look back at the history for that because I have that documented somewhere.
I think that has something to do with the fact that, not quite as many players.
Expert was small.
It worked out.
It worked out
though.
It worked out though. Honestly, I'm very happy, and there wasn't that much complaining until like Z9 at the very end, where they just had no idea what to do.
No idea after like round 5. Let's be honest.
I think they had kind of an idea. Okay, but we're getting kind of off topic here. So, are there any final comments or thoughts before we sign off the stream?
This is probably going to be the most competitive, highest SR, because I can't call it advanced because it's not that anymore. Highest tier of play I think we've had yet.
I agree. Maybe not the highest level, but definitely the most competitive between the teams.
Yeah.
Highest level was probably last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense to these teams, it's just Now
I mean,
that
yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
But
Flush is now spread out and-
I'd much rather have close games than just like a really like a borderline tier 3 team just stomping like a 4.1.
Borderline? What do you mean?
borderline. It was tier 3.
They got to tier 3 after the season.
Okay,
They
yeah,
were-
and
at
Wannabe
the
was in
time-
content. And
at
Wannabe
the
was in
time-
contenders. So
At the time, it was borderline, but now it's not.
Technically, Wannabe was tier 2 during the season, but you know,
we didn't remove him.
All
he could
right,
finish up. And anyways,
fine. All right. Well, with that in mind, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off from the stream today. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all had a good time. Congratulations to every player that was drafted today. Very much looking forward to seeing you guys play and perform and compete. And I hope you're as excited to play as we are to watch you. Make sure to tune back in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Novice Division Draft. And then later that day at 8 p.m., we'll be having the Advanced Division Draft. So 2 drafts tomorrow. We're going to be working overtime, and I hope you're going to be here to watch it. But until then, that's all for us. Don't get tilted, everybody.